Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the science behind the hypnagogic states. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. Great. So hypnagogic states, hypnopompic states, this is something that we've been talking about in the rest ritual and the rise ritual. But now we're actually going to get into the science behind these two different states. The hypnopompic will be in another video, but in this video we'll be talking about the hypnagogic state. And we really want to just get the baseline understanding of it so that way you can leverage this tool and technology for your own benefit. So what is it? Right before we go to sleep, when we go from the wake state to the sleep state, right? So that you're laying in bed, you get drowsy, and then eventually you drift off into your sleep, into your slumber. That right there is a state of hypnosis. You're actually undergoing a change within your body. Your body shifting from the conscious processing of what you normally do to now going into the unconscious realm, the subconscious realm, where your body takes over and all those automated processes that occur when you're sleeping is actually there and occurring. So what do we need to do? Our thoughts are the most primary things that are needed to make this state the way we want it to happen. Okay, what does that mean? We have roughly 50 to 60,000 thoughts per day, and each of those thoughts, some of those stack up to create an action for you, and then eventually you do a behavior that eventually leads to certain habits that are created because of the fact that you're doing those behaviors. And so when you're about to go to sleep, those thoughts that you just had throughout the day, right? All the experiences you had is now being processed. And what we want to do is make sure we decide what thoughts get processed while we're sleeping, while we're in this hypnagogic state, and then eventually drift off to sleep. And then when we do wake up, our hypnopompic can take over and then continuously push forward our thoughts, actions, behaviors, habits, etc., etc. So it's going to be super vital that you understand what thoughts are you having. So it's very critical that we have positive thoughts. Yes, you can definitely have negative thoughts. You can definitely experience it. You know, life doesn't just happen in one positive direction. Life happens in all different dimensions. It's very quantum if you think about it. But for our purposes, in this situation of leveraging the rest ritual for our benefit, for our alpha health, how do we do it? We have to make sure, one, we know that what do we do throughout the day? Quickly process your whole day. As you're laying in bed, be like, okay, how was my day? Was it productive? Was it not productive? Did I like what I did? Did I not like what I did? And this is basically an audit of yourself, because when you talk to yourself, you're essentially, either validating yourself or you're dismissing yourself based on what has happened. And there's nothing wrong with it. We have to be very comfortable with our ability to talk to ourselves. If we cannot do that, then we have an issue, because we are just gonna put it under the rug, and eventually one day it's gonna boil up, and you might be directing it to another person, another thing, and even to yourself, right? Via self-harm. And that happens a lot, and we don't take advantage of that fact that we have control, but we just don't think we do. Hypnosis is a tool that a lot of individuals use, and to be honest, you can do self-hypnosis in yourself, where we can leverage the hypnagogic states and the hypnopompic states. So I want you to take that into mind as you're going to sleep. Just think that fact that you have this power, you have the superpower to tell yourself exactly what you need to tell it, so that way you can process it, put it into long-term storage, and then when you do wake up, you'll recall it, and you'll be able to enter the hypnopompic state, and then more solidify exactly what you're trying to do. All right, cool. So the science behind it, essentially, as I just mentioned before, is that you're going to be entering this state, this transitional state from wake to sleep. And in that state, you have the ability to inject the thoughts that you want to actually have in your life, right? The thoughts that lead to those certain behaviors and actions you need right now to accomplish your goals and eventually optimize yourself to your genetic potential. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. And if anything, there's a like button letting me know that you liked the video. If you did not like the video, give me a dislike, letting me know why in the comments below. As well, there's a subscription button right there. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. This lets me know that you're interested in my type of content, and it motivates me to keep going. There's also, if you're really gung-ho and you want to see when that next video pops off, go ahead and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know exactly when that next video will pop off, and you'll be able to watch it then and there, or you'll be able to put it into a watch list later so you can watch it at a more convenient time. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Maybe you're watching this when you woke up, so let's leverage your hypnopompic states, which that will be in another video. Other than that, take care. I will see you in the next one. Bye.